Denmark hit with biggest cyber attack on record. Programmers possibly connected to the Russian GRU Primary Knowledge Directorate did a progression of exceptionally organized cyber attacks focusing on Danish Basic Foundation in the country's biggest digital occurrence on record, as per another report. SectorCert, a not-for-profit online protection place for basic areas in Denmark, revealed that aggressors accessed the frameworks of 22 organizations managing different parts of Danish Energy Foundation. In May, the report distributed Sunday says programmers took advantage of zero-day weaknesses in Zillow firewalls which numerous Danish basic framework administrators use to safeguard their organizations. The vast majority of the assaults were conceivable on the grounds that the organizations had not refreshed their firewalls, said SectorCert. It said a few organizations quit the product update since there was a charge for establishment. A few organizations erroneously expected the generally new Zillow firewalls previously highlighted the most recent updates, and others wrongly accepted the seller was liable for carrying out the updates. The firewall weaknesses, at first announced in April and followed as CVE 2023-28771, permit aggressors to acquire remote admittance to modern control frameworks without verification. SectorCert depicted the cyber attack as momentous for its careful preparation and coordination, saying that the danger entertainers showed a capacity to recognize organizations with weak gadgets and organize a synchronous mission against the designated firms. Right up till now, there is not a glaringly obvious reason of how the aggressors had the important data, yet we can express that among the 300 individuals, they didn't miss a solitary shot. The report said 11 organizations were, right away, split the difference, as indicated by the report, permitting the aggressors to deal with the firewall and access the basic foundation behind it. SectorCert said the concurrent assault kept the energy organizations from advance notice others ahead of time, since everybody is gone after simultaneously. The report portrayed the reason for the cyber attack as inside assembling and said aggressors had executed code on the firewall that made it send back usernames and arrangement subtleties. SectorCert said it assessed that the aggressors involved this order as observation to perceive how the particular firewalls were arranged and afterward pick how the further assault ought to continue. The assault started on May 11, trailed by 10 days of latency. A second rush of assaults started on May 22 when SectorCert got a ready that one of its individuals had downloaded new firewall programming over a shaky association. It stays muddled what country state entertainers or explicit cyber-criminal associations are behind the assaults, as well as whether different gatherings were engaged with the series of digital episodes focusing on Danish basic framework. SectorCert's investigation demonstrated traffic on penetrated networks came from servers related with a unit of Russian military programmers prevalently known as Sandworm. Sandworm, otherwise called Shell Snowstorm and Voodoo Bear, has famously gone after basic foundation activities in Ukraine as Russia does its conflict of victory. A report distributed recently said the hacking bunch had utilized novel strategies to direct a designated assault on a Ukrainian power substation. A few of the penetrated organizations tried not to cause any huge effect on the Danish energy framework by disengaging from the nearby or public power organizations and entering island mode activity, which disconnected their frameworks and forestalled the possible spread of the assault across the more extensive Danish energy framework. SectorCert asked organizations to set up divided organizations to keep away from enterprise-wide breaks and guarantee all organization contributions to functional innovation stems have been made.